Well, welcome back to Continuum Meditations Discusses. It's been quite a while since the last time I had a video up and running here on YouTube, but this video is not about any of our normal subjects. I speak to you for the first time in this video using my new TechZone audio products Stellar X2 condenser microphone. Now this is an upgrade from the older device that I used to use, which was quite honestly very amateurish and really just designed for someone like myself who pretty much doesn't make videos a lot on YouTube and who just kind of played around, I guess you could say, with putting videos up for the fun of it here and there as I chose and saw fit. But this microphone I find to be very, very much better and superior to the one that I was using for a number of years to record videos, and I'll tell you a little bit about why. But first, before I go into that, let me tell you about how I got started with this microphone. So about 3 weeks ago or so, I was contacted by a representative of TechZone audio products and requested to consider using one of their microphones in some of my presentations, and as a gift, if you will, as a gift, I would be able to keep the microphone with some level of compensation and reimbursement, and just also be asked primarily to review their microphone to make good use of it, and then review it for product placement purposes. Now, mind you, I did express some skepticism when I first saw this email from the TZ representative, because I am, probably like most of you, I'm not used to someone contacting me to ask me to represent their products online, certainly not on YouTube and perhaps elsewhere. And so I did email this individual back and ask them why I was contacted, how they got a hold of me at that point, and what utility I might be to them. Because obviously there is an exchange, a give and take in any type of relationship such as this. And so the TZ representative contacted me and basically told me at that point that they had found my channel by perusing YouTube and going through various channels, looking at different types of content, and happened to run across my own content and found it to be something of merit, something of note, something that was obviously trying to infuse quality content and a quality perspective into the tapestry of the YouTube conversation, and basically told me that they appreciated that fact and that they wanted to give me an opportunity to test their product in exchange for a minor endorsement, if you will. Well, I appreciated that. It's not something that I often hear, and it's not something that I often expect. I make my videos, of course, for the purposes of perhaps speaking about things that I care about, having a little fun in the process, but also using them as an opportunity to talk about subjects of weight and notoriety in the world, in addition to things that I enjoy. So that was the background of how I got contacted by TechZone Audio, and how and why I now have this microphone at my disposal. So let's get into a little bit about the microphone itself. As I said earlier, the microphone that I used for my prior videos for probably somewhere in the neck of the woods of the last, I would guess somewhere in the last 4 to 5 years of being on YouTube, was really more of an amateurish product. It was basically something that was just designed for me to be able to communicate my thoughts and ideas, and put them into an audio form and get them out on YouTube. That was a microphone that was basically just something to play around with, I guess you could say. This is a much more serious microphone, and it is a much more elegant, in my opinion, and much more sophisticated microphone, more importantly, with a much better sound system, a much better audio quality, and much better in terms of specifications and engineering than the previous microphone was. Now, I'm not going to go into a bunch of technicalities and things of that nature. I basically will post a picture of the technicalities and pictures of the microphone themselves for those of you who might be interested in some of those technical specifications and aspects of the microphone, but let me just say from my perspective that this microphone is one that I can definitely hear the superiority of its quality right away. From the first time I used it just to test it, I was listening without fail that there were no hisses, there were no pops. The quality of my speech, or should I say the quality of my audio recordings, became better. The quality of my the sound that you can hear in my voice was obviously much better, and without me having to strain or stress or try to put greater emphasis on my words or to speak louder or any of these other types of things that I was doing with this other microphone that I had. So it's very much to me a microphone of better quality, and certainly a microphone that is far superior to anything that I've used in the past to make YouTube or any other types of videos that I wanted to make. And this is something that I am going to be going forward with in the future to make any future videos that I have or desire to make on my YouTube channel. And so other things that I've noted about the quality of this microphone is the fact that it is indeed a very sensitive piece of equipment. I mean, I can hear myself breathing with this microphone. I can hear things in the background with this mic that I never could have heard with the other microphone. For example, I was just recently playing an episode of Star Trek on my television here at home, and I could even hear, when I was recording just as an experiment, I could hear Captain Kirk's voice very clearly in the background with this microphone. So it tells me that this microphone can pick up a great deal of I guess you could say ambient noise all around it, which is something for those of you who are professional recorders, professional announcers, and other things of this nature. You are obviously well aware of the need for, a relative quiet in your recordings. And I see now that for my own part, even though I do not consider myself to be a professional announcer or DJ or anything of the such kind, I see now that I'm going to have to take greater care myself in my recordings to make sure things are nice and quiet and circumspect, if you will, so that I don't get a lot of that other background noise that is unwanted in my recordings. But that speaks to the kind of quality mic that this device actually is. And so I am most grateful indeed for TZ Audio giving me the opportunity to test and enjoy this mic, and to now, I guess you could say, keep it as a gift, as it were, with my endorsement. I did not in fact, should I say, expect to keep this microphone. I was planning on just testing it a couple of times and then, hey, let's send this thing back. I don't really need it, I guess. But no, I'm actually quite pleasantly surprised and quite very much enjoying this microphone now. So, as I said before, I will put some pictures of the specifications up there for you. I'll also tell you that you do get a few, I guess you could say, a few little gifts with this microphone. You get a certificate of authenticity and showing the information that this microphone has been tested and that it has stood up to rigorous quality standards of engineering and productivity. So that's something that they give you. They give you a very nice carrying case that you can keep your microphone in at all times so that it doesn't get damaged, so that it doesn't get overridden with dust and other particles that could impede its quality. So these are just some good things for you to have that TZ Audio Products has included with the product, and so I'm very glad to see that as well. There are some other things that they do give you that I will make some pictures for so that you can see those things, and I'll leave a link in the description box of this video to TZ Audio Products home so that you can go on their website. They don't just make the type of microphone that I'm using, which again is the Stellar X2 condenser microphone. They make other mics that might be of even greater use for those of you, definitely for those of you perhaps who are professionals, unlike myself, who wish to test their products out and test them perhaps against other mics that you may have to see if it stands up to your rigorous standards. But as for me, I am most pleased indeed, and I thank TZ Audio again for giving me the opportunity to take a look at their products, to test this product, and to have something here that I can definitely use to enhance the quality of my own videos here on YouTube. So without any further ado, please check out TechZone Audio Products homepage. If you are so inclined to take a gander, check out some of their microphones, perhaps even order one for yourself. Start doing some audio recordings that may in fact make you into the stellar type of announcer, DJ, songster, or songstress, whatever you may think of yourself as being, and get out there and let the world hear you. Until next time, we'll be seeing you.